Hi Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your angel and spirit guide message for you for money and career. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. Now, before I dive in, which I'm going to do in just a moment, a lot of you have been asking, can I listen to these messages again? Or do they have like this expiration date of when spirit and my angels want me to know this message? And with any of my readings, even if they are, well, the readings I bring to you from Spirit, even if they are dated, you can listen as many times as you need to. There is no expiration date. This is the message that Spirit and your angels want you to know. And so it can become very personal to you. And listening is also very personal. Do so as much or as little as you feel comfortable and as you want to obtain the message and to really hear what is being said. So I just wanted to let you guys know that because I know a lot of you have been asking me, and so I wanted to make it clear. All right, so now let's dive in. I'm going to be using your spirit animal cards, and these are also your totem animals for this time. So if you come across these animals during this time, this is Spirit saying, remember this message. Angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius, money and career. Angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius, money and career. Angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius, money and career. Angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius, money and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Okay, these two right here definitely want to be heard. You have the Rhino Spirit, which says, overcome any obstacles. And you have the Electric Eel Spirit, which says, bring your ideas to life. So you are and you have been overcoming all the obstacles to bring your ideas to life, which is beautiful. And then let's see your chakra cards. Angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius, money and career. Angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius, money and career. Angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius, money and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. This one right here. Oh, relationships. I love this card. Oh, that's beautiful. And this is your sacral chakra. And then we have, oh, another one of my favorites, the I am presence, which is your crown chakra. So through your relationships and also your relationship with yourself and embracing of your roots, of yourself, of your truth, you are embracing your I am presence. I am success. I am prosperity. I am bounty. I am truth. I am greatness. You know, those things, like we always say to ourselves, you know, oh, I should have been smarter, or oh my gosh, I have so much to do. So this tells us I'm behind. I'm stupid, you know. And here it's like, no, not at all. Absolutely not. It's changing the narrative within your story, within your mind, and it's setting yourself free. So let's see here. Angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius, money and career. Angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius, money and career. Angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius, money and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. So at the center of everything is the Two of Wands. You are building bridges. You are, you know, filling gaps. You really are so for a lot of you Aquariuses, you might feel and you might see that you're being a mediator during this time, really able to bring two people together. And it's like career-wise, like bring in two different ideas together. Yeah, the Five of Swords. You're going to be dealing with some things that are karmic during this time. Yeah, with the Tower, definitely. But there's a moving forward to a new power. There's an embracing of this change. And yeah, you're moving forward with the Prince of Wands with unstoppable power. And this moves you to the Queen of Wands when it comes to your career, when it comes to what you do for a living, no matter what it is that you do for in your life, like how you spend your day. There's a power to you. There is a power, a force, and a passion. And this leads you to the Chariot, which is a Cancer energy, a time frame June 21st to July 22nd. You're unstoppable. Seven of Cups. You have, oh my gosh, the King of Wands. You have rebirth. And you have the Queen of Swords. So this is you, Aquarius. At your roots, you are a queen, meaning that you are powerful, you are fierce, you are determined, but also you're going to really like to be behind the scenes. You don't really need everybody to see you, everybody to understand every little thing about you. You're going to be much more private during this time. But this is a time, I mean, this gets me excited right here. Whenever I have the king and the queen of the same deck, of the same suit from the same deck in a reading, this is powerhouse time. I mean, this can be falling in love, happily ever afters. This is passion, determination, just really, really, really moving forward towards what you love. And when it's the King and Queen of Wands and we're doing a career reading, I mean, this gets me excited because this is you moving forward in your career. Now, again, whether you are a stay-at-home parent, because I do have stay-at-home parents that say, I just listen to these, I like listening to them, but it doesn't apply to me because I don't work. Oh my gosh, do you work? You work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Who else has to change diapers and clean up vomit without being paid? I mean, come on. So here, know your worth. Embrace your worth. Even if, other people make you feel bad, that's a them problem. That really is a them problem. If they have to be one of those hoity-toity people who sits there and is like, oh, I know my worth, but you don't have any. And that's in any walk of life. They really don't have the worth that they think they do. Okay? So here, with the King and Queen of Wands, whether you're a stay-at-home parent or a CEO of a company, this is your passion moving you forward. This is you being brilliant at what you do. This is determination and power and beauty guiding you. And this is beautiful. This is really, really, really beautiful and exciting. So you might be feeling, actually you will be feeling astoundingly inspired during this time. This is a fantastic time to get things done. As the Rhino Spirit and the Eel Spirit say, you overcome any obstacles and you bring your ideas to life. So you're bringing your ideas to life because you have overcome the obstacles, and you're overcoming the obstacles to bring your ideas to life. And that is beautiful. Your sacral chakra is where we hold a lot of negativity from this life and from past lives. So here with relationships, you're healing past relationships, okay, in this life, past lives. You're healing the relationship with yourself, with the idea of what you were going to achieve and what you have achieved, because a lot of times we set ourselves these arbitrary, kind of time frames, and we say, okay, I have to be this by this and I have to do this by this. And when we don't achieve it, we start to become very harsh, very cruel to ourselves. So here you're moving forward from cruelty to bliss. And there's a sense of falling in love. There's a falling in love with your life, having a strong relationship with your desire, your passion, self-acceptance, gratitude of self, not seeing yourself as not worth it, but just absolutely, positively a powerhouse, okay? And this then moves you to the I am presence. And this is changing your narrative. I am greatness. I am power. I am prosperity. I am worthy. I am, I am truth. I am living my bliss. I am knowing what I desire. I am moving forward. And that's going to be really, really, really important for you. And this is the crown chakra. This is knowing. This is embracing your mind, your soul, yourself. And then with the Two of Wands, you're bridging that gap. Now, this is because your angels have their wings wrapped around you. It's really quite beautiful. You're being reborn. Now, I believe this is located in England, where they have this tomb, right? And the sun comes in right here during one of the solstices, or during the summer and the winter solstice, I think it is. And the light shines through, or it shines on the back and illuminates these beautiful carvings. And it's exquisite. It's exquisite, the ingenuity and the amount of precision that was put into this building. And you're being reborn. And there's a herald here. There's a heralding in a rebirth of you that your angels are protecting and guiding, and it leads you towards your magic. Now, this could be conjuring magic, of course. If you believe in conjuring magic, this can also be the magic of the God's head within you, if you believe the God's head is within you. And you are moving forward in your power, in your purpose, in your truth, knowing that stardust is a part of your veins, knowing that you are connected in the universe to the universe in a very profound and beautiful way. And there's a sense of you embracing your inner magic and embracing your inner self and being able to create and cultivate the world that you want, because you're acting as a bridge. And it can also be a bridge between ideas and reality. During this time, this is really getting things done. And, two wands right here, one person in the middle, the two wands of the king and the queen of wands, you in the middle, holding both, embracing both your masculine and feminine energy, both your power and of being seen, that actor upon the stage, and being the director behind the scenes. And this leads you to the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is being victorious. Now, yes, this can mean, needing to embrace good sportsmanship, of course. But back in ancient times, I'm going to be really honest with you. Everybody didn't get a gold star. Everybody wasn't a winner. There were really distinct losers and there were really distinct winners. And usually the losers were dead and the winners lived. That was how you could tell it. Because right here, this person is walking away defeated. Why wouldn't this become a blood vendetta? Kind of like Romeo and Juliet. Why wouldn't the two houses be fighting? All right. So you would kill the person instead of having a feud start. So here, this is actually showing tremendous mercy in an ancient way of dealing with things. Also, they might say stupidity, but, depending, because the ancient world, it was a harsh world. So here, it is knowing your power. It is knowing your truth. It is taking what is rightfully yours, even if it might seem mean, even if it might seem like you're not doing the kind thing, but you're doing the necessary thing to move forward and to move forward in purpose. Now, this is also something that you have faced before. I really see the Five of Swords as a karmic debt, not a karmic debt, a karmic pattern coming up. It's like, okay, now it can be a karmic debt because you have to learn this lesson and you will come back again and again until you learn it, or until the firewood. I had a Buddhist monk describe it to me as the fact that we are not reincarnated forever, is we are reincarnated until our firewood burns out. And when the firewood has burnt out, we stay, our souls stay at the level that we have progressed. So here it is saying, Spirit is saying, you have to learn this lesson because I want you to learn it before your firewood burns up. And there is a power of knowledge and a power of understanding. And it's really standing your ground, Aquarius, because, come on, you are one of the most loving, most caring, most, heartfelt signs. And so you're not going to want to be mean. And you're not going to see cruelty as actually getting you anywhere. But you're going to have to stand your ground and take care of you. And as you do so, you embrace this power of the King of Wands. You're starting to see a shift. You're moving towards your power, your prosperity, your abundance. I see the kings not so much as, gender-wise being male, but as the kings upon the stage. Because in ancient times, kings ruled. Now, ancient Celtic times, you could have queens that ruled most definitely. And we have the story of Boudica, so we do know that this was a truth. And women could inherit, and it was just common knowledge. So here, with the King of Wands, for me, traditionally, in ancient, especially medieval world, this is, the king was the one that was seen. The king got to be the one that people looked at, that people saw. The queen, there were plenty of cases where queens ruled the whole entire kingdom, ruled everything, were the powerhouse behind the king, but the king was seen. So here during this time, you are seeing yourself standing your ground, knowing your power, knowing your truth, knowing your purpose. You aren't backing down. And this is going to have people look at you in a very different light. But this is also going to have you look at you, Aquarius, in a very different light. And it's not going to be negative. It's just going to be something you have to get used to. It's going to be something where you need to say, all right, this is my truth. This is my power. This is where I stand. This is what I need. And I'm not ashamed of it. And I'm not sorry. I've done what I needed to do, and I've done it well, and I've done it brilliantly. And you really are claiming your throne. And as you move forward, speaking about thrones here, you have the Queen of Wands, again, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? And I don't know if I said that before, with the King of Wands. Now, you could be having a fantastic relationship with a fire sign energy. You can also here have gotten into a lot of battles with a fire sign energy. Somebody, and it doesn't have to be that they're a fire sign energy, like their sun sign. It can be that they are very passionate people. They are very, determined people, fiery, and their vigor, their I'm right kind of energy was just too much for you. And it can be that you wanted to kind of either back down or keep the peace. And right now you are embracing this dynamic, intuitive, victorious energy. You're going to be really also drawn to warmth during this time. Staying warm is going to be important. Now, it can be that it's becoming spring and you love to be in, outside in the warmth of the sun, or, it's, you're in the southern hemisphere, it's becoming fall or winter, and it would be that you love to be by the fire, you love to be by warmth. You like to, be snuggled into a blanket. So here, know that being warm during this time is going to be important to you. Also, you're going to get some of your greatest inspirations, over, I do see a warm drink or a bowl of soup or something to that effect. I just see it as, now maybe these are my comfort foods coming up. I love, a nice bowl of soup and a nice cup of tea or cocoa. So here it can be that it's just your comfort foods that are going to bring you inspiration. It's not having your comfort foods 24 hours a day, but it's when you have it, you're like, oh wow, you just let out a sigh of relief and you're like, oh wow, I see the connection to things and I see how I need to move myself forward, because there's a passion that's burning behind you, most definitely right here. And you have that cat under your throne. So there is a sense of beauty and passion and power and, prosperity guiding you. And there is a sense of this hidden fierceness that people might not equate with you, Aquarius, but you are right here. I mean, look at you. You're the Queen of Swords, most definitely. And there is this sense, I love her smugness in the chair. It's kind of like, this is my throne. You're welcome. I know it's the biggest chair that you have ever seen, and it's mine. It's not yours. You're welcome. And so there's just a sense of owning it. And there's this sense of new days, because air sign energy is represented by the east, and fire sign energy is represented by the south. So the east is, the sun rises in the east. And I'm seeing the new dawns, the new days, as being very, very powerful for you, and really getting to know your worth, getting to know your power. There is also a sense here. Now, I myself am an air sign energy. I'm a Gemini. And I know, Aquarius, that as an air sign energy, when we get overwhelmed, when we get upset, we can get very biting. And there is this sense here of you might be getting overwhelmed or upset, and there can be just a little bit of a harshness coming out. And it's not overwhelmed in a bad way, it's overwhelmed in a very good way, because you're moving forward and there's such forward momentum to this time that you don't want to lose it and you don't want to do anything to mess it up. And so here with the Queen of Swords, just be mindful, as all air signs have to be, that we can be sharp-tongued, and you don't want it to come across that you're losing the heart of the matter, because that's going to be upsetting for you. It really is. And here, there's just a maturity to your wisdom. There's a power. And it might be that you seem a bit aloof at times because you're trying to weigh both sides of the story. And you're trying not to have emotions overtake everything, because you're an air sign energy. Your heart is at the heart of everything. I mean, your heart is key. So here, just know that. And also know that your passion and your mind are going to be working together so wonderfully. There's clear thinking. There's profound intelligence to you. And there's this beauty of knowing where you stand and knowing what you want. But you're doing this behind the scenes. This really isn't everybody else's business. And there's going to be a lot of, this is my truth, this is my power, this is what I want to share during this time, and this is what I don't want to share. And there's going to be very clear lines and very clear boundaries set. And that's really going to help you move forward in prosperity, because you're charging forward. There's a fearlessness, there's a glory to you with the Chariot. It's like, I'm moving forward, I'm going after what it is that I want. Strong Cancer energy, time frame June 21st to July 22nd. It's like, yes, this is my time. And you're defending it all. You know that you deserve your throne, and you're defending it. You're going after it. You're going after your dreams, your desires. There can be a bit of impetuousness, most definitely a bit of recklessness, a bit of, just go for it, just do it kind of mentality. And you might need to rein this in a bit to be more like the Chariot, just more precision, because driving a chariot was like being a NASCAR racer. They were the best horsemen around. They could control things with such precision that it made them a force to be reckoned with. And this is within the ancient Celtic world. This is within the, I just think of ancient Egyptians as being so precise with with their horses. And so here, there is just this precision, there is this daring, and there will also be this sense of flexibility. There will also be this sense of, yes, you're moving forward this way, and you have the day and the night coming in, you have insights, you have ideas, but you're also going to need to break off a little bit, and you're going to work well with a team, maybe, and it can very well be with a air sign, not an air sign energy, a water sign energy of a Cancer, or it can be with this fire sign energy. But there is going to be times where with this fire sign energy that either one or both of you are going to have to break off on your own and kind of do your own thing and then come back together. Because during this time, you're not going to want to be in anybody's pocket. That's really going to upset you, Aquarius. So you're really moving forward in your determination. There is this sense here of the angels being with you, wrapping their wings around you. You have this magic. Here you are reborn. It's being heralded in your rebirth, your power, your truth, and you know it. It's like you have this maturity of spirit. You have learned so much. So there's not this naivety around you. There can be a bit of naivety around you, Aquarius, like just constantly. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that in the purity of your heart type of way, in this connection of your soul, that people might see this as naivety. And that's one of the things with the Five of Swords that's coming up, where people see your kindness as weakness, and they couldn't be further from the truth. When it comes to your career, when it comes to your success, you are profoundly successful. Okay, you are profoundly driven, and people just may very well kind of misjudge you and think, oh, this is the truth, when really it's not. And so here with the Seven of Cups, oh goodness, with the Seven of Cups, there is the sense of having tremendous power about you. You know, here he has this cup, he has this bounty, he has this richness, and you might be daydreaming a lot, like looking at different avenues, different ways of opening up things, you know, different ways of moving forward. And what Spirit is really saying, and your angels most definitely are saying during this time, focus on one thing. Focus on one thing that really means a lot to you. Focus on one thing that you really want to cultivate, really want to develop, really want to bring forward, because that's going to be the best thing for you. This right here, you can get lost in the daydream of it all because your mind is so exquisite as an air sign energy. You know, you can just get caught up in the daydream, caught up in the different avenues, and not really giving this one cup in the here and the now the attention that you want. Now, this could be daydreaming, this could be the reflection at the bottom of the lake, you know. So once you finish this, you can definitely go after the next thing, but make sure to do things one at a time, to have things cultivated, set up, secure and stable, and then move forward. Now, this leads you to the Tower. You've gone through a Tower time. Now, towers don't have to be bad. I actually don't see the Tower time as bad. I see it as life-changing. And so a lot of times when we have a Tower time, this is divinity kicking us out of our comfort zone, saying, you know what, you have to move. You just do. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Actually, they're not even going, divinity doesn't even say, I'm sorry you don't like it. It's like, it's just time. You got to go. And so here, it's being kicked out of your comfort zone. It's moving forward in a way that might not feel the most comfortable, but is definitely going to be the most prosperous for you. And it's seeing things in a new light. And it's also knowing that if you never went through the hardships, the pains, the disappointments that you have gone through, there would not be that beauty, that prosperity, that bounty, and that exquisiteness waiting for you. There wouldn't be that connection with people. There wouldn't be that brilliant heart that people are drawn to. And you would find that you wouldn't be the king that you want to be. You wouldn't have the connection with people that you want, and your rebirth would feel less than. It would feel like something is lacking. And this is really being reborn into such prosperity of power and justice and truth that it is amazing. Now, your subconscious message for this time is the King of Pentacles. So not only are you prosperous when it comes to your career, you're prosperous when it comes to money, and you are a king. People are definitely seeing this. And then this moves you to your subconscious chakra message, which is inspiration. You are inspired. This is the sacral chakra, again coming up, releasing all negativity from this life and from past lives, moving forward in inspiration, flexibility of mind, and embodiment of creativity. This then moves you to your subconscious spirit animal message, which is right here, the fox spirit. think on your feet. Think on your feet, because it is an ever-changing world. You are going to be seeing a lot of things coming your way, a lot of opportunities opening up for you. And by thinking on your feet, you are going to find that you are truly able to handle things in a beautiful way and with such grace. All right, Aquarius, I hope this reading has resonated for you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you, and I love you all. Bye.